Hello everyone, welcome to Theme World. So in this video I'll show you how to create a form within your WordPress site through which you can collect payments. Whatever it is that you're selling within your site, it could be registrations to an event, maybe you're selling cookies from your WordPress site. Who knows? Anyways, users can come into your WordPress site, they can fill out the form, they can proceed with the payment, and you can do your transaction of whatever goods and services that you're dealing with. In this video, we'll be connecting PayPal to the payment form, but keep in mind you can connect a lot of other payment gateways as well, like Stripe, Razorpay, Square, and much more. And also, we will not just be collecting payments with the form, but we'll also be sending out email notifications to the user after the payment has been completed. So essentially an invoice or a payment confirmation. I'll show you how to do that. Sit back, relax, enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and let's get started. Alright boys and girls, here we are within the computer screen. This right here is the site that I've created for this video with a not so great looking design, I'm aware. But yeah, this is just for the demo purpose. Anyways, we're going to be creating an event registration form for this paid event called the Zamkai Fest, where basically people have to pay to get registered into this event. So yeah, that is the plan. So let's jump into our form creation process. We're going to be creating our payment form for this event using the Everest Forms plugin right here. Now, this is one of the best form builder plugins out there for free. But if you want payment integrations for your form, integrations for PayPal, Stripe, Razorpay, anything like that, then you're gonna have to get the premium version of this plugin. So yes, and disclaimer, you can get any one of these plans right here. Personal will do you just fine as well. It is a standard checkout process, after which you'll get an email and you can basically download this Everest Forms Pro zip file right here. You'll also get your license keys. So yeah, that's about it. Now let's go within our WordPress dashboard. So here we are within our WordPress dashboard. Let's go within plugins, click on add new plugin. Once there, simply click on upload plugin right here and choose the file that you just downloaded. Once you've selected your file, simply click on install now and activate. So there you go. Once the plugin has been activated, you'll also see this pop up right here, which basically says Everest Forms Pro requires the Everest Forms plugin to be installed. It's the free version of this plugin. Simply click here to install that as well. Click on activate. And once that is done, you'll basically see this Everest Forms menu right here within your WordPress website. Now we're gonna have to activate its license key before we get access to the premium features. Please click here to activate the license. Paste in the license key that you got from within your WP Everest dashboard and click on activate license. So there you go. Now we are good to go. Let's go ahead. Let's create our form. Go here within your all forms menu. And you can see here by default, Everest Forms gives you a contact form. Simply click on it. You can either make changes to this form right here, or you can create a new one by simply clicking on add new. Anyways, the process is going to be very similar. For me, I'm going to make changes to this form right here. I'm going to change its name first. I'm going to name it event registration. Now, a part of this form, I want to make it in a double column layout. So yes, I'm going to select this entire section right here and click on this pencil icon, click on edit and change its row to a dual column. There we go. Now from within your contact form, there's this field called subject and message, which we don't need. So simply click on delete the message field as well. Now we're going to need the email field. I'm going to drag that field right there. Now the second most important thing that we're going to need has to be the phone field. So scroll down here, you'll see the phone field, drag and drop it in there. So now if you want to customize any of these fields right here, you can simply click on the phone field and towards your left, you'll see its field options right here from where you can make changes to the label, the placeholder, you can make the field required, etc, etc. So yeah, for now, I'm just going to change its label to phone number and I'm going to make this field required, meaning people will have to fill in this field before submitting the form. And if they haven't filled it out, they will not be able to submit it. We're going to get the phone number field here. And after that, let's scroll down below here and within our payment fields, we have this single item field right here. So let's drag and drop it within our form. So this right here is the single item field. Now we can change its label and we can give it a price. So I'm going to name it Zamkai Fest Event. And let's give it a price of $9.99. Why not? So there it is. Now let's go ahead and let's add a quantity field. Again, from within our payment fields right here, drag and drop the quantity field within your form. And let's make this field required and make sure to calculate with this field, the Zamkai Fest event field. So basically what we just did is we have this one single item right here called the Zamkai Fest event, which has a price of $9.99, right? And the quantity is basically a multiplier. So if you add 2 here within the quantity, then it's going to be $9.99 times 2, make your quantity 3, and it's going to scale so on and so forth. So yeah, for a quantity, I guess let's change its name as well. And let's change it to number of people. So the plan here is pretty simple. The Zamkai Fest event, per person the price is $9.99. The more people you bring in, the more it's going to cost you. So now let's go ahead and let's get our total field in. So the total field, it basically tells people what their total is. So let's go ahead, let's drag and drop it within our form. Let's save it. So now to preview this form, it's really simple. Simply go ahead within the page that you want to edit. And by the way, I just added this box right here to separate the form a little bit. Don't mind me. So this right here is the page where I want my form. Simply click on edit page and scroll down here. So this is where we want our form to be. From within your blocks inserter, you can either use the Everest Form block right here, or the plugin also gives you the shortcode facility, so you can copy paste the shortcode and your form will render wherever the shortcode is. For this video, I'm going to use the Everest Form block right here. Let me just drag and drop it right there, and let me delete this paragraph field. Click on delete. There it is, and let's select the form that we just created, the event registration form. So there it is. This right here is our form. I don't really like the design. I'm going to make a few improvements, and I'm going to be right back. Okay, so there it is. I didn't do much. I just added this thing within a group and I changed the padding. That's all really, I haven't done much. And I've also given this heading right here called the registration form, and currently this is what your form is looking like within the front end. So people will basically come in, they'll fill out their name, John Doe, they'll put in their email, john@test.com. They'll fill out their phone number, and number of people basically means how many people are coming within the event. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many people you want to call in, you can, and the price is going to scale just like that. But right now we haven't set up our payments, so let's go ahead and let's set up our payment. So within this video, I'm going to show you how to integrate PayPal within this form so that you can get payments directly into your PayPal account. There's also other integrations here like Stripe, Razorpay, and so on. You can basically go here within add-ons. So whatever integration that you're looking for, you'll find it right here. Not just integrations, but there's additional features as well. There's a lot of things within this plugin. So you can see a lot of integrations here for page builders, for mailing platforms. There's a lot of additional features here like for calculations, etc. So yes, a lot of things you'll find within this plugin right here. There's also stuff for automations. So yeah, right now, let's not talk about it too much. Let's go ahead and let's search for the PayPal integration. So if you go here, type in PayPal, then you'll simply see this PayPal standard module right here. Simply turn it on, and there it is. The module has been successfully activated. If you want anything else here like Stripe, then there it is. You can enable this as well. There's also support for Razorpay and a lot of other payment processors. If you want to learn more about what payment integrations this plugin has, you can basically go here to everestforms.net/features, and here within payment gateways, you can basically see what payment processors they support. So yeah, that's about it for this video. We're just going to be focusing on PayPal. So back here within our WordPress dashboard, go within all forms and edit the form that we just created, event registration. So here, go within payments this time, and you'll see PayPal standard right here. You can simply click on enable PayPal standard, and here you must give in the PayPal email address where you want to receive the money. So here you would type out your PayPal email address. I'm just going to fill it out randomly for now. And here we have this mode drop down right here. If you want to test your connection with PayPal's sandbox mode, then you can, but for now I'm just going to leave it at production. And here you need to choose your payment type, whether it's a product and service or a donation. For now it's a product or a service. So now here within your cancel URL, you really don't have to do much. So basically, in a scenario where a user goes within the payment portal and they click on cancel instead of proceeding with the payment, then where do you want them redirected to? I'm just going to copy my homepage URL and I'm going to paste it right there. No big deal. So yeah, the good thing about this plugin is that you can also enable PayPal subscriptions. So if you want to charge people after a certain period, then yeah, you can do that. But for now, let's turn this off. It's pretty simple. If you want to set it up, let's just save it for now, and we are done. Really, we're done. So let me open this site up for you once again, and let me this time open it up in an incognito window where I'm not logged in. So currently I'm interacting with the site like a normal user would. So here it is, the Zamkai Fest event. I see the registration form. I come in, I fill it out just like so. And suppose I'm inviting like 10 people, then the price is going to scale the same way, $99.90. So now let's just click on submit. And as soon as you press submit, you'll be redirected to PayPal, or the user that is filling out the form will be redirected to PayPal. And from in here, you can see $99.90. This is the price of the event. Your user can basically log in and they can proceed with the payment, and the payment will come into your PayPal account. So that is how it's going to work for the payment. Now let's go back within our dashboard to show you where the entries are stored and all that, from where where you can export the entries. So now from within your WordPress dashboard, you can see this entries tab right here. You can simply click on it, and if I were to scroll down, these are the entries. So yes, whatever entries come in, you can basically view them here, and you can see their status as well. So here, since I did not complete this transaction right here, I don't have a gateway and I also don't have a transaction ID. If I were to go back to all the entries right here, you can see that currently my status, the payment status, is pending. So had I went through with the payment, it would show here completed. And now suppose you want to export all these entries to a sheet of paper, you want to print it out, then you can simply select all these fields right here and you can click on export CSV, and you'll see this CSV file right here. Let's open it up and let's see. So there it is. You've downloaded a CSV file with all the information of the users that have filled out the form, and I suppose you'd want to export the CSV file only of the people that have done the payment. So to export the entries which have a complete payment status, you can simply star them, and if you go here within this starred menu right here, it's only going to show you the completed entries or the entries that have done their payment. And after that is done, you can simply again select all this and you can click on export CSV. The file will be downloaded for you. Now if you're planning to create any sort of form that can carry out payments, it's always a good practice to have email notifications for your form. Basically, whenever a user fills out the form, they'll get an email saying, hey, thank you for filling out the form. In our case, it's going to be something like, thank you for filling out the form, you are welcome to the event. And we'll also have to give them an invoice of a sort, and yeah, you can do that within this plugin as well. So let's go back within our form. Let's click on edit, and if you go here within its form settings, then you'll see something here called email, and by default we have this one admin notification here. Basically, whenever anyone fills out the form, this notification sends an email to the admin of the website, basically saying, hey, this person has filled out the email. It says new form entry, and it shows the information of the entry using this all fields smart tag. Anyways, it's really simple to do something similar for your user as well. Simply click here on add new email and type in user notification or whatever it is that you want to name it. You don't have to type in user notification. So for this one, within the to address, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to remove that, and here you have this dual bracket button right here. Simply click on it and you'll see available fields, email. Click on it. What this means is we have this email field within our contact form. So whatever email that the user fills out within this form, this user notification will be sent to them. So our user gets this email notification. So the from name is going to be EVF. Your from address is currently set to admin email. Whatever email address you want to send your mails from, you can put that address in here and it's going to work just fine. So here within the email subject, we're going to say thank you for registering for the Zamkai Fest. So here I've written a very basic thank you message. It says, thank you for registering. We have received your payment. You're welcome to the Zamkai Fest event. When you reach the venue XYZ place, please show us this email invoice, and following is your invoice. And we have this smart tag right here called all fields, which basically renders all the fields that we have within the form for a user to see, and it acts like their invoice. So that is what it does. Now, one thing you might have noticed is that I've said we have received your payment. Now, ideally, we would want to send this email only if the user has completed the payment from whichever payment processor they have chosen. To ensure that this email is sent only if the payment is complete, we have to enable conditional logic for that. Conditional logic is a feature within Everest Forms that ensures whatever event that you want to do within the contact form happens only if certain conditions are met. So in our case, we want this email notification to be sent only if the payment is completed. So let's go ahead, let's save this form. Okay, so now let me interact with the site like a normal user would. Here I am again within the incognito window, interacting as a normal user. So I will come in, I'm really pumped to join the Zamkai Fest event. And yeah, I come in, I fill out my name, I fill out my email, I give out my phone number, and suppose I'm bringing in like 10 people, so my total is $99. Now I basically click on submit, and as soon as I've done that, I'll be redirected to PayPal. There it is. So now I can come in here, I can give in my email, I can fill out my password, I'll log in, and I'll proceed with the payment. I'll complete the purchase, and as soon as I'm done with the payment, here you can see I've gotten an email. It says thank you for registering for the Zamkai Fest. So yeah, this right here is their invoice and our thank you message. Thank you for registering, blah blah blah, and your invoice. This is basically what the user would show before they would be allowed to come within the event. So yeah, that is how you would create a payment form within WordPress. If you want to learn more about the Everest Forms plugin, all the helpful links links will be down in the description below, and anything that you're confused, anything that you're unsure of how to use, then yeah, all those confusions, all those doubts can be cleared either using the documentation or the support links. You can basically ask the Everest Forms team whatever it is that you're struggling with, and they will help you with it. So yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys found that video helpful. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, and if you want to learn more about the Everest Forms plugin, then all the helpful links will be down in the description below. Make sure to check it out, and I guess that's about it for this video. I'm Sid, and I'll see you whenever I'll see you. Take care.